Housing legislation was passed despite vocal opposition from opponents who are concerned the new law could make evictions easier and take away the ability of tenants to defend themselves. CTV's Stefan Keys joins us live with the latest on that, Steph.
Patricia, tenants' rights advocates have been voicing their concerns about this bill for weeks, and while MPPs were voting on it today, protesters packed the chamber. And not only did they fill the seats in the public gallery, they also filled it with their voices, creating a ruckus. You can see there one of the protesters being ejected from the gallery because of the loud disruption. When that happened, Premier Ford yelled up at him, telling him to, quote, "Go find a job." The opposition are now not only criticizing the bill, but also the Premier, saying the comments are unbecoming. But when it comes to Bill 60, the Ford government says it's about leveling the playing field between tenant and landlord.
Well, I heard it in the House today for sure, but I don't agree with it because we're creating balance in the landlord-tenant system.
We're talking about big property managers who are getting rich off of these schemes, and they're the ones who are going to profit.
Here are some of the highlights of the bill. It does things like shorten the grace period for a tenant who missed rent before they can be evicted. It bars tenants from bringing up new issues at a tenant-landlord hearing, which Ontario Conservatives say could keep the case going longer than necessary. Bill 60 is also known as the Fighting Delays Building Faster Act and would also streamline site approvals. On top of that, another major highlight is that it gets rid of a landlord's current responsibility to offer a tenant compensation if they want their properties back for their own use, if they give 120 days notice. Many landlords like this bill as they suggest the scales have been tipped too far in favor of tenants. Even then, advocates say it could lead to more people being put out on the street who only need a bit of grace when missing a payment. So it's a delicate topic as people argue about bad faith evictions when landlords say it's too hard to get rid of bad tenants. Patricia.
CTV's Stefan Keys live for us tonight. Thank you.